Insert joke about how there's no intro. Invader Zim, that one show. Let's talk about it. Here I wanted to talk about the various Invader Zim fan theories that exist. First of all, let's talk about the tallest are actually short Urkins in suits one. Well, this one is hilarious. I don't like it. Only because it implies that the tallest, red and purple, came up with this plan and they somehow tricked the control brains. It implies that they are somehow competent and not stupid, and that's the only reason I don't like it. I like my stupid evil men when they are stupid and evil. However, I have my own theory about this one. I think the tallest were the tallest Urkins alive at the time, but they weren't this tall. I believe that every time they have to pick a new tallest, they make a new suit. And they make this new suit taller than the previous tallest suit. And they put the tallest living Urkin in some, I don't know, weird alien machine, and they pull and stretch them into that existing suit, like to fit them into that suit, thus making them the tallest Urkin alive and also the tallest ever. Plus, it's uncomfortable to think about, which is what Invader Zim is always like. There's the Miss Withers isn't human one, but I feel like that one's just canon. So there's also the rose quartz pink diamond theory. Oh wait, sorry. Wrong fandom. There's also the all humans are stupid because we see the world through Zim's eyes, and that's how he views humans one. And to me that doesn't sound like a real theory, but more like an artificial theory. I don't know how I feel about it, because we see things on the show that Zim could never even witness all the time. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh boy, and then there's the Divengaz are half Urkins, or they're not human theory. This one could be its own video. I actually happen to like this headcanon, but let's say that there are variations of it. There's the membrane is an Urkin one, with how he barely shows any skin. I mean, we see parts of his face, but whatever. Or how we never see his eyes, and to be honest with you, I don't care. Even if we could see his face and it was like a completely human face, I would still like this theory because it's just a really fun and interesting one. I would love to see Deb's reaction to a reveal like this. I mean, in this case, Membrane has to believe in aliens and is simply hiding that fact from his son. Here it is possible that Dibengaz's mother was a human woman, or maybe they were just created in a lab like regular Urkins are. There's also the possibility that Membrane is an alien, but not an Urkin, maybe a different alien species whose planet was invaded by Urkins or something. But if that really was the case, I feel like Membrane would at least react to the existence of Zim, so maybe he's just a random alien. There's also the second version that is like Membrane is a human, but Dibben Gaz's mother was an Urkin. And I don't like this one, especially since most of the time that Urkin mother is considered tallest Miyuki. I guess maybe it's because of that blue recolor of Miyuki, how blue is associated with Dib and Membrane, and combined with that one comic that was made by Mr. Edgy Kids Cartoons crossover comics man. Remember that guy? Remember that comic? Don't. There's the Dibengas were created in a lab by Membrane one. Here, Membrane is human. Dibengas aren't aliens, but they're not really human either. This one's fine, but to me it doesn't have that strong impact of the they're aliens one. There's also the Dib is his father's clone one. I like this one better than the previous one because it implies that Gaz is just a regular human. And it's also a lot more interesting than just saying they were made in a lab. Okay, no intro, but I have to say something to at least end the video. So at the end of the day, Theories are supposed to be fun. If you're having fun, I guess you're doing it right, unless your theory is that Sizzler isn't actually my husband. In that case, what is wrong with you?